Have you ever wondered what really happens to your body when you stop having sex? Most people think the answer is simply nothing, but the truth is far more fascinating. Sexual activity doesn't just affect your body, it rewires your brain, balances your hormones, and shapes your emotions in ways you might not even realize. When intimacy fades away, both the body and the mind start to speak, sometimes in whispers, sometimes in screams. This is not a story about lust, it's a story about energy, chemistry, and emotion, about how your body quietly changes when desire is left sleeping for too long, and about why, deep down, every human being craves connection, not just for pleasure, but for balance, healing, and vitality. Let's explore what really happens when you stop having sex, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. You might be surprised to see how much your body misses something it once took for granted. 1. Your stress levels rise. Sex releases endorphins and oxytocin, the happiness hormones. When you go without them, your stress hormones, like cortisol, start to dominate. You may feel anxious for no reason, or find yourself snapping at little things. Intimacy, in its purest form, is a natural therapy. It quiets the storm in your mind. When that storm returns, it's not just emotional, it's chemical. 2. Your sleep quality declines. During sexual release, the brain releases prolactin and oxytocin, hormones that promote relaxation and deep sleep. Without those moments of connection, your nights may feel longer and your rest less satisfying. The body remembers the rhythm of peace, and when it disappears, insomnia often takes its place. 3. Your immune system. Weakened studies show that people who are sexually active have higher levels of antibodies that fight infections. Regular intimacy boosts immunity, much like exercise does. It keeps your system alert. When you stop, your immune defenses lower slightly. It's not dramatic, but noticeable. More colds, slower recovery, more fatigue. 4. You may feel more irritable. Without a healthy emotional outlet, frustration builds. Sexual expression is not only physical, it's emotional communication. When that outlet is blocked, you may feel restless or dissatisfied. You're not just missing sex, you're missing the release of energy that comes with trust and affection. 5. Your libido can decrease. Like a muscle, desire strengthens with use. When you go long without intimacy, your libido can start to fade. The body adapts to the absence of stimulation. But here's the good news. Once connection returns, that spark can reignite, often stronger than before. 6. Your confidence may drop. Sexual connection affirms attractiveness and worth. It's not vanity, it's biology. When that source of affirmation fades, self-esteem can subtly erode. You may start doubting your desirability, not because anything changed, but because your reflection stopped receiving confirmation. 7. You might feel physically tense. The body stores unexpressed energy. Sexual release, whether through intimacy or self-expression, helps discharge built-up tension. Without it, your muscles, especially in the lower back and pelvis, may hold stress. It's your body's way of saying, "I'm full, and I need release." 8. Your hormones shift. For both men and women, sex balances estrogen, testosterone, and oxytocin. When it stops, imbalances can appear. Lower energy, reduced focus, and mood swings. Women may notice changes in cycle comfort. Men may feel a subtle drop in motivation or strength. These are the quiet echoes of a system missing its rhythm. 9. You may crave less connection. Over time, lack of intimacy can make closeness feel awkward. You might begin to prefer isolation, not because you enjoy it, but because you've adapted to emotional distance. But humans aren't meant to live numb. Connection is part of our survival code. 10. You become more self-focused. Sometimes too much a pause in sexual connection can redirect energy inward, which can be empowering or lonely. Some people channel that energy into creativity or work. Others sink into self-absorption, losing touch with shared joy. The key is balance. Use solitude to strengthen yourself, not to build walls. 11. Your relationship may feel less warm. If you're in a relationship, abstinence can turn emotional warmth into polite distance. Intimacy is a glue. It keeps love alive through touch, scent, and rhythm. When that glue weakens, arguments rise, laughter fades, and affection becomes mechanical. The body remembers passion even when the mind forgets it. 12. You may lose the glow. There's a certain radiance in sexually active people. Their skin, posture, and energy reflect flow. That's blood circulation, hormone balance, and emotional vitality at work. When intimacy stops, that glow dims slightly, but don't worry, it's reversible. Emotional joy, exercise, and creativity can reignite it. 13. You may find focus or distraction. For some, abstinence sharpens focus, less distraction, more productivity. For others, it creates mental noise, fantasies, restlessness, frustration. Whether abstinence helps or hinders depends on your relationship with your own energy. If you can redirect it, it empowers you. If you suppress it, it controls you. 14. Your emotional sensitivity changes. Sexual connection amplifies empathy. When you share energy, your heart learns to mirror and feel more. Without that exchange, some people become emotionally numb. You might feel detached from joy or sadness alike, but once you reconnect, emotionally or physically, that sensitivity blooms again. 15. Your desire for touch becomes deeper. After a long pause, even small touches feel electric. A hand on your shoulder, a lingering gaze, everything awakens you again. That's the beauty of abstinence. It teaches appreciation. When intimacy returns, it's not routine. It's rediscovery. The emotional climax. It's never just about sex. When people stop having sex, what they truly miss isn't just pleasure. It's connection, validation, and the quiet assurance that they belong somewhere. The climax of human experience isn't in the body, it's in the emotion that follows, the feeling of being held, understood, and accepted. True pleasure, in any form, is about presence. You can live without sex, but not without connection, because connection is the root of human vitality. When that's gone, the body whispers, then begs, then aches, not for touch, but for meaning. Tips for a healthy, balanced life without sex: move your body. Exercise mimics many of the benefits of sex: endorphins, circulation, and confidence. Stay emotionally connected. Hug friends, talk deeply, share laughter. Touch and empathy heal. Channel your energy creatively. Dance, paint, write. Use that life force to build, not to brood. Meditate. Stillness restores hormonal balance and emotional clarity. Don't suppress desire, understand it. Desire is energy, not shame. Learn to flow with it. Communicate with your partner. If abstinence is mutual, make connection emotional. Take care of your body. Hydrate, rest, and nurture self-confidence. Final thought: sex is not the definition of love, but it is one of love's most powerful languages. When you stop speaking it, your body finds other ways to communicate, through restlessness, emotion, or longing. But remember, your worth is not defined by your activity, but by your awareness. Whether you choose abstinence or intimacy, the key is consciousness, to live connected, honest, and alive.